All right, so I bought a guitar. It's been about a year since I bought one. And I realized after coming all the way back home, about an hour and a half drive, that I did not get the whammy bar for the Floyd Rose bridge. So, bummer deal. Let's see. This is just some other box that they gave me at Guitar Center. So, all right. So, no whammy bar, nothing. Okay, here's what we got. So, these were on clearance. They were, I don't know what they were originally, $278, $279, something like that. They're on clearance for $199. They didn't have much of a choice in colors. But yeah, I don't have the whammy bar. No whammy bar. Hey, look, it's a PRS. Something. This there was just like a case there, and but anyway, so pretty nice guitar, I would say, for the price. Yeah, we've got our Allen keys at least, but yeah, no whammy bar. Floyd Rose. So I figured, they had a couple of other different types of guitars. They had most of them were like that purple fuchsia color. They had blue, but they weren't in this one. And then they had they had the Beretta, and the Beretta was like $240 or something. And then the other one was like the same price as this, with basically a Fender bridge, Squire type of bridge. So I thought, well, you know what? Here's a guitar, two humbuckers, and nice little switch. I one thing I don't really care for is Fender's type of switches. So I prefer like that style. In fact, I think these would make a really cool looking Frankenstrat, to be honest. I don't think Eddie ever played a Kramer, but you never know. Maybe he did. I don't know. I'm not a real EVH aficionado. I've had a couple of the amps and stuff, and I get some PVs and whatnot. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know how much the whammy bar cost, or I'll probably end up having to put a block in the damn thing anyway, because it's a cheap Floyd Rose, real cheap. So they're kind of floating up on the top, like kind of different than what you would see normally. It would be kind of like on a Jackson or something. Let's see, I've had a Jackson with a Floyd Rose, and I've not had too many of them. I don't really care for them. But it's kind of a weird little bit of sparkle in the paint. So the fretwork is really, really good on this one. A lot of them are really bad. So that was one of the main reasons I bought it, was because of the neck. Because I've grabbed almost every single one of these. You couldn't do this with it without getting all chewed up. So anyway, I've never owned a Kramer before. I remember when they were popular back in the 80s. So this one, I forget the other one. So they had another one. I don't remember what it's called, where they had like the really cheap trapezoid tuners and everything. So Some fingerprints on the back of it. Made in China. Anything nowadays is pretty much China. Backing plate's kind of Squire-ish. It's really kind of like a Gibson Squire, you know. Anyway. So we're going to check it out and see how it plays. And I'll let you guys know what I think.